You know, a nigga from the rack ain't gonna let you play with him. So he know that they was gonna respond and say something. I'm telling you, man, Shorty, a great marketing gene. Niggas need to take notes of what he doing and how he doing.
So let me ask you this then, okay. So it been a lot of circulating online besides that. I want to go to this, like you being from the 600 area or originating that area for a little portion of your upbringing. Did you see it? You had to see it. It was viral with Lil Zay Osama when he had the little bite down, threat to them, like,
Yeah. I seen it. I believe Shorty feeling himself. He think he the next king of Chicago.
I ain't gonna lie, how he coming, it felt like that's how he coming, but people saying different though, but it's like when I'm talking to people, but they like he
the next king of Chicago, and what he doing is
the music hard. It sound like he's standing on business. I don't know how he coming.
So this is why I said he must got an album finna drop. You feel what I'm saying? Shorty know how to do promotion. Remember that shit with the little yellow Lamborghini and all that shit, and he dropped the video.
Right.
Shorty know what he doing, man. And he said something to them knowing they was gonna get them saying something. Notice how he did a no jumper, a Cam Capone. He did a snippet for the video. Everybody looking for what he could do. Now he, you know what I'm saying, putting this shit out there.
I ain't gonna lie, the music hard though. You put that shit you with. I ain't gonna lie, every snippet I heard him put out, I'm like, yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah, I've been fucking with him.
Popping it.
I was fucking with him before he was doing songs like that, like that why you like this ain't alright if you getting money, they gon' I fuck with some of that shit.
I've been going back and listening to his shit. He hard, I ain't gonna lie, he decent. He over hard. But yeah, so okay. So with him though, with that shit, with that 600 shit, how you view that being, okay, first, hold on, I'm gonna start here. He being from the low end, did you run it, bump it, did you know him from the low end? He being a shorty though, yeah, he younger,
different age bracket.
Yeah. So I had an interview with Take Upon. He said that's his cousin, or he like they close based on like they daddies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's close or whatever. So they grew up like real close or whatever. So anyway, so he from the low end. But anyway though, so when he put that threat out there, I ain't gonna call it a threat, but that's how I took it. And I feel like a lot of them took it like that too. Where it's like when you saying like if anybody do this gonna happen. Nah, everybody did it. You know what I'm saying? What's your point of view on that being from the rack and somebody saying something like that? How would a nigga from the rack take that?
You know, a nigga from the rack ain't gonna let you play with him. So he know that they was gonna respond and say something. I'm telling you, man, Shorty, a great marketing gene. Niggas need to take notes of what he doing and how he doing.
Oh, he overcalled with it, okay. All right, bet. So he like came out on some strategic, you know what I mean, puppet master shit.
He sitting at the crib, watch this. I bet I can get him. First he got into it with Wack 100.
Tweaked with him. I'm like, damn,
Wack 100 he tweaked with the whole LA too. He had said some slick shit then with about LA. They got on his ass. He like, nah, not everybody, but he tweaked with that. Made Wack 100 say he wasn't no rat. Now he going over crazy now. You feel what I'm saying? People gonna watch this shit and be like, man, they gonna say what we saying, and these the conversations that's being held in barbershops and
now the music going up, the views going up.
Yeah.
Facts. What's to this dude? Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, he hard. That's raw if he did that. I ain't gonna lie.
Shorty
ass.
I be looking at the different, you know what I'm saying, shit that and how it be. I look at the different shit, just like with this Donald Trump shit. Everybody's so worried about him sending these people in there. What y'all need to be worried about, I'm finna sound like Vonnie Daddy again. What y'all need to be worried about is where they sending them people. Cause Trump already put the bill in to send motherfuckers to that gangbanging jail in El Salvador, out the country and all type of shit. So if them people here, find out what's happened to them people that got locked up in Washington and where they at. And see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with that shit, and then open y'all mouth and say something about what y'all will do or how y'all will do it. If y'all was smart, you would get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man who sleeps on the floor can't fall out the bed.
Man, that was hard. That went over their head though.